Hello folks, welcome to a new video. It's not the one I was expecting to make today, but hey ho, I haven't been 100% this week, so I should have been riding the George's Delight 200 today, but decided to put that aside for this time and be a bit sensible for once. I am just out on a short ride today, just to loosen legs up. I don't feel too bad today, but I don't think I'm good enough for a 200. So we're out on the. I'm going to go to Cricklade and back, a bit of a loop out, and thought I'd bring you along with me. Right, without further ado, because there's lots of people about, the old curse is struck again. I'll speak to you in a bit. So I'm off on the old Midland line out towards Nailsworth, and I've already had a bit of drama. The tree down at the far end, and which had me. I had a choice of doing a U-turn and coming along with all the Saturday shoppers, or basically scrambling through the hedge. So I took the latter and scrambled through the hedge to carry the bike and what have you. And then there was a second one a little bit further on, but all I had to do for that was just duck, because the trunk was like across. But yeah, it was bloody hell. We haven't had any strong winds, so I don't know why they've decided to fall over all of a sudden. But yeah, I don't know if the routes changed this year, but the George's Delight actually came around here last year. And then at the hill, you can kind of see in the distance there. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, we're off down here today on the old railway line. Got a bit of a pull up into Amberley, up onto the Minchinhampton Common. But yeah, we're just winch our way up there slowly. I sweated my way up this road. Up on the top you see the Weirden Turbine, that's at Nympsfield. The other side of that hill is, you can look over the River Severn and the estuary there. Now Nailsworth is over in that general direction. And that's the pub. And this is Minchinhampton Common. So it's common land. In the summer there's cows on here. I can still see the evidence, the landmines they leave behind. And yeah, so you can come up here and walk your dog. Actually, there's some cows over there. Yeah, you can walk your dog and, you know, fly a kite if you want, that kind of thing. And there's a golf course here as well. That's if you're into golf, or challenging golf, if you want a better description. So I would imagine they put hooves on the greens. So yeah, that would be a bit disappointing if you miss because of a cow hoof in the grass. It's a clear old day. It's just a bit breezy, that's all, which is a shame. So I'm a mile east of the village of Minchinhampton now, and I'm on this little lane which basically turned into a bridleway a bit further on, and you can just see the tops of the hangars from Aston Down Airfield. I can just see them above that sort of house there, and that was started off as a World War One base, and the Royal Australian Air Corps, Army Air Corps flew out of there. 3 squadrons, 2 fighter squadrons and a bomber squadron. I was looking this up the other day actually, and hence that's how I see on the top of my head. Anyway, once World War One was closed down, it was mothballed, and then in 1938 they reopened it. And it was known at the time of RAF Minchinhampton, but for the First World War. And then when they reopened it in 1938, they rechristened it RAF Aston Down. And that was because the villagers of Minchinhampton weren't worried about being bombed. They were worried about the house prices. So some things never change. Anyway, yeah, so basically it opened in 1938, and it was like a maintenance unit type thing where they would bring planes to repair it. And then in 39, I think, they flew Spitfires, Hurricanes. I think there was, at one time, there was a Mosquito squadron that was only here for a short while. And then after the war, it stayed open to the 60s, I think. And they were flying cargo planes and stuff out of it. So, you know, it had a good innings as an RAF base. It no longer is. It's privately owned. The runway's still there, and they fly basically gliders off of it now. And I think the hangars have various different businesses in them. A glorious day. I'll tell you what though, it's pretty warm, but there's just a little chill in the shade. You know, you're just like, yeah, it's getting towards the end of the year now. I mean, if you look at that clump of trees over there, you can just see them all starting to change colour. And I was watching a guy on YouTube this morning who, his name's Foresty Forest, and he was in the Yukon, and I was trying to put my camera on there, but it wasn't going to work. You know, and I think he's filmed that reasonably recently, and yeah, that was proper full-on autumn there, or fall, I should say. Anyway, we're going to go off down here onto the bridleway. It's a bit of a downy uppy, and then we're going to go alongside the edge of the runway, or the airfield, not a runway. And then it looks like the farmer's busy down there harvesting. So I should pick you up a bit further along. Directly at the end of the runway now. I can just see, as I'm talking, I can just see the little yellow orange parachute with the line. The glider is just up there, directly above me. So I'm directly at the end of the runway. This is the perimeter road around the airfield, and obviously there's a hangar here, another one over there. At the far end, you've got the main straight to Cirencester Road. So Cirencester's to the right. Straight to the left, and the byway just follows this field just down, and then there's not the first hedgerow, but the second is the road I join in the corner. I could just see the gate where I'll have to open and join the road, you know. Tetbury is over here, about 3 or 4 miles as the crow flies. Cotswold Airport is directly over this way. Probably about 3-4 miles again. So when that was formerly known as RAF Kemble, and the RAF Red Arrows were based there up until the sort of early 80s, and apparently they used to come and do bits and bobs here as well. So yeah, it was a busy old place back in the day. Looks like they've already taken the crop out of this one, and there's something growing back in there. I wouldn't know what that is. Right, well, we're up on the plateau now. I can just see the ridgeway in a very distance. That's how good the visibility is today. The Wessex Ridgeway. I can't see any distinguishing marks, you know, to say that's, I don't know, Liddington or something.
far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
Frozen in a crowded room full of strangers, where are you, my love, my love? Will I taste your kiss again? Tell me this is not the end for us, for us. Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart. You don't need to take the blame. We'll make it through this distant space somehow, someday. Hey, can you hear me wherever you are? I'm praying to angels and wishing on stars that we'll find each other no matter how far. 'Cause 5,000 miles is breaking my heart. Than just your voice on the other end of the telephone.
Well, that was the Tetbury Trail you saw me on. I've just come through Tetbury and out the other side, so I'm sort of heading home now really. It's 5 to 6 and the sun's quite low now. It's a bit depressing, you know, starting to get dark earlier already, you know. I suppose we are midway through September. I can hear a EV coming. Yeah, I can see the top of Hackpen Hill from here. That's miles away. Incredible. It's just a shame it's so windy today. Otherwise it'd have been a lot warmer actually, so mustn't rumble. Yeah, so it's a couple of miles to Avening. Drops down the hill, through the valley, and then I'm back on the old Midland line, and you know, it's home then. Really enjoyed doing the bridleways again. I haven't done them for about a year, so yeah, I must do a lot more of those, because I do enjoy it. It's nice to be away from the traffic as well. Oh, this is the Strobe Water Navigation Canal. and that up there, that bridge there, is what I normally speak to you on, and I mean, what a scene that is. Yeah, I thought I wouldn't wrestle the tree this time. I'll come along here and then rejoin the road a bit further along. Well folks, here we are back on the old Midland line again, nearly home now. I'm going to wrap the video up here. There's no point in me showing you the bit I've done already. Thanks ever so much for joining me today, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Hasta luego.